Sensational Spiritual Watering Sunday, one of my favorite photos taken by my amazing, talented niece, Crystal Power. Check her out, check her out. But this picture reminds me, it's not that I absolutely enjoyed the race and all that came with it, race day. This reminded me the days I did not feel like training, the days I felt like I just couldn't go any further, the days in which challenges happened, lifing, but I still had something that I had to keep going for. I still had something to goal. I still had to keep going. And that's just mental toughness. This here, as I'm always saying, this fitness is just an analogy how you can use this in so many areas of your life to make whatever your goal is, whatever your challenges is, and just being an exceptional person, walking in excellence, is using it for just that. So when I look at that picture, that's what I remember. It's not the race day that I recall. And race day goes by so fast. But the memories I have when many times I'm out in my car here in the area where I knew I was running or riding or biking, them days in which I can remember the good days, the bad days, and the indifferent, and how much I had worked on this here. So this is what I'm more proud about when this gets tougher. And hence to say today, when it snowed outside, and it was not the best thing to do to run outside. So I could have easily took the day off, but I wanted to make sure I was still deciding to be mental tough. And all I did is came in here because I'm close to the studio, and I came here and on the treadmill. And my first inkling was, one, give yourself an hour. Then I said, nah, many people say they dislike the treadmill because it's monotonous and you're just sitting there. So I bumped it up and I said, I'm gonna challenge myself for 2 hours. And I done did 2 hours before, but it's been a while, especially inside. So what I did is turn this TV on to something that was motivating, seeing other athletes of excellence striving to meet their goal, to do the things they need to do, and reminding myself too is that God gave us all the ability to be of excellence. Turned on something in my ears that was motivating, waking me up this early morning and keeping it moving. And before I knew it, 2 hours passed by. Now, Albert Einstein said something that was so profound to me, and I remember it. I may not get it right, so correct me in the comments if you know this quote. He said, the most important things are the things that we cannot count. And the things that we're able to count in the bigger picture of things are not that important. Case in point, how many miles I did on that treadmill in 2 hours to me is not important. But you can count the miles, right? But the mental calluses that they put on here, me being inside my mind, meditating, forcing out untruths about myself and allowing truths about myself to come in, I can't count that. But that's the most important thing overall. So don't get caught up in your weight. Don't get caught up in how much you walk or run when you're starting off. Just get focused on the things that not necessary can be counted. And what that is, I gave it a great analogy. This. And this, in the bigger scheme of things, can take you more farther, much more farther than knowing how many miles I just did on that treadmill. Yeah. Great quote from Albert Einstein. I hope you like that. Until next time, God bless.